Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Shamimi binti Sabri. I'm here want to present my final year project 1. I'm writing a book for driving factors in developing pico hydro generation system in Malaysia. For introduction, pico hydro is the one of 6 types of hydropower generation system that include with large hydro, medium hydro, small hydro, mini hydro and micro hydro. Hydropower generation system that emphasize pico hydro is capable of generating in the range of 5 kW or less. Pico hydro is a slight stream green energy that can produce electricity without depend on any non-renewable resource. Here is type in pico hydro system, which is impulse turbine and reaction turbine. For research background, there is 5 out of 100 research in literature review. The first one, introduction to the pico hydropower and the status of implementation in Malaysia. The author is M.F. Basar. He is finding the head and water pressure of the stream water. This parameter should match with the type of turbine used in the system. The second, pico hydro system. The author is Gopal Reddy. He is finding by encouraging local entrepreneurs to use pico hydro as the source of power for a business. The technology can be more readily financed even in areas where development loans or subsidy are not available to rural people. Thirdly, pico hydro for cost-effective lighting is the writing from Arthur William. He is finding only 20 watts is then enough power to light a typical rural house. So, 2 kilowatt is enough to supply up to 100 households with electricity, with power available during the daytime for charging batteries or driving agro-processing equipment. And then, an overview of the key component in the pico hydro power generation system. The writing by Muhammad Farid Basar. He is finding the heart of this system is a water turbine, and turbine selection is based on the availability of the head and flow of water resource. Last but not least, investigation on the performance of pico hydro generation system using consuming water distributed to the house. The writing by H. Zainuddin. He is finding the performance results of the developed system show that the system able to produce power up to approximately 1.242 watts. Thus, this offers the user an alternative source for energy storage. There are two problem statements. The first one, expectation on the pico hydro. Pico hydropower is the only platform of small renewable energy generation that operates continuously without storage of batteries. Where appropriate, it is the most cost-effective option for the production of electrical energy. Pico hydro will provide power to small cluster or even single family. Water resource decrease the effort to coordinate a population. Secondly, is prospect of pico hydro in Malaysia. Renewable energy like solar is free source of energy that is sustainable and totally inexhaustible, unlike fossil fuel that will run out one day. Solar electricity can be used to supplement total or partial consumption. Using solar power means reducing utility bills and saving money, but the solar panel is expensive. While the trend of utilizing hydropower energy had been discussed, it highlights the current status in regards to different aspects. Hydropower represents a more stable and reliable means of generation electricity than solar power. Solar power generation performs effectively when the sun is at its maximum, which is generally happen in the middle of day. There are 3 objectives in this study. Based on the title of this project, objectives for handling and inhibiting factors in developing pico hydro generation system in Malaysia that are to evaluate at least 100 reviews and articles of various advanced small hydro technology applied in Malaysia and abroad. Secondly, to identify at least 7 main themes based on 100 papers using extracted filter work and case evidence from previous study. Lastly, to develop a generalized reference model for pico-hydro technologies in Malaysia on the basis of driving factors and obstructive factors. For work scope, the 7 of themes starting from A until G will be discussed in the report, using the descriptive work and case evidence from previous reports complemented by additional literature. Here is theme categorized on 100 source, which is theme A, community, theme B, resource potential, theme C, technology, theme D, economic, theme C, environment, theme F, RE policy, and the last theme G for political. For proliferation of pico-hydro, generally the implementation of green technology has been long established in the world. However, this system is not fully implemented due to the several factors that support. Moreover, there are some countries that have implemented getting successful implementation of green energy, including ASEAN countries. There are examples that the technology had been used. Next, pico-hydro in Malaysia. Nowadays, all hydro small scale in Malaysia comprise from micro-hydro implementation in one of the installation state in Sabah and Sarawak. Among implementation that had successfully in Lawan Long, Sarawak and at Terren and Batu, Sabah. Long Lawan project won runner-up in ASEAN Energy Prize for Renewable Energy off-grid category in 2006. UKM evolved in application that is similar but within one scheme that is smaller. Pico-hydro was chosen to set of electrification program for remote area civilization. First of Project Pico-hydro installation is in Kampung Tuil, Kelantan. There are 2 others installation of pico-hydro in Malaysia. That is UKM Bangi and Sungai Udang Melaka. Then, pico-hydro versus solar and wind turbine. There are few renewable energy sources that have been implemented in the world such as solar and wind turbine. But generically, the pico-hydro pioneered this renewable energy because it offers cheap scheme compared to the solar and wind turbine installation. As you can see, there is analysis comparison of different parameters from different sources by Amit Kumar. Moreover, for efficiency of water resource, pico-hydro technology implementation required a constant source of energy generating turbine that in turn capable to generate up energy up to 5 kW. However, the main source in generating this system not only focus on the small stream or river. Tidal barrage and tidal irrigation channel supporting can be contributed as the source that can be generate the pico-hydro system. Here is modeling of proposed barrage location with channel in Bangladesh and floating water wheel in tidal irrigation at Telang. Then, readiness technology. The basic pico-hydro system can see whereas the moving water through and spin the water turbine which causes the drive generated to produce the electricity. The water turbine can divide into 2 which are reaction turbine and impulse turbine. Pico-hydro is usually classified as a water power generation system that produces below 2.5 kW of electrical power. 5 years ago, research in Micro-Hydro Centre, Nottingham Trent University has focused on the implementation of pico-hydro development in low cost to access the ability of low-income population. These are 3 examples of readiness technology. Next, for methodology. Fundamentally, the chapter will clarify about the method will be used to accomplish the perfect result of the research. The effectiveness of this method will make sure the project progress run well. The methodology is essential to guarantee that the project will stream easily and will orderly to accomplish great results systematic and theoretical analysis method used in analysis a particular field of study that has been set. We can see also that the previous research of A.A. Lahimir identified by using 148 types of report that related with pico hydropower that consist with literature review section. Thus, the same method have been configuring to figure out the objective of the research. It consists of the theoretical analysis of the research is to be studied and the principle retained to the branch of the study to do. Therefore, in this study followed the sequence starting at the rules and so on successfully until the study is accomplished. There are 7 themes from A to G. For community, closely linked to the papers that involve with community in the deployment of pico hydro system. Then contribution pico hydro system in the paper also give accreditation and categorized as a team A for community. Then for team B, resource potential. Refer to the potential that can be generated pico hydro system based on previous study include with stream, tidal channel, rainwater and other that can be generated the pico hydro power generation system. For team C, technology. Involved with any technologies and product development that related with pico hydro including internal and external compartment of the component. There is generator, laminator, stator or other that link with the technologies area. For team D, there is economy. Related more on the financial funding that link it with the costing and maintenance or purchase of the pico hydro pack power generation. And then for environment, there is related more on environment for development of pico hydro. For RE policy, connected with renewable energy policy that hook with pico hydropower generation. The policy link is related small hydro generation. And the 4 last theme is political, more concerned with the issue that related to political. Next, this is flowchart in my report. Initially, I'm evaluate at least 100 review and article of various advanced small hydro technology applied in Malaysia and abroad. And then I collect 100 technical report and classify report into several categories that are appropriate. Next, I identify at least 7 core themes based on 100 technical report and develop general reference module for water harvesting. Next, I conquer the major hindering and driving factor in developing the pico hydro technology in Malaysia. Then, I concite at least one of driving and hindering developing factors. Last but not least, I propose and promote the deployment of pico hydro technology in Malaysia. Lastly, thank you to the panel Encik Azhan and Encik Ashri for evaluate my presentation in final year project.